Piper PA34, normal engine start, fuel is on, mixture's 4 rich, propellers out of fire, battery master is on, left magneto's on, throttle 1/4 inch open, starting left engine, clear prop, left generator on, right magneto's on, starting right engine, clear prop, right generator on, electrics are good, propellers go to fine, and we're ready for departure. Okay, so I've done my pre-flight checks, I've received takeoff clearance from tower, and we're ready for departure, runway 03 left at OR Tambo. So brakes off, advance the throttles, keep the aircraft on the centre line, airspeed's alive. Knots, V1, 83 knots, rotate, pitching up to the flight director, positive rate of climb, gear up, climb out approximately 95 knots, the autopilot, climbing out nicely at 100 knots. So the after takeoff checklist is the landing gear is up, flaps are up, mixture is as required, props are as required. Coming up on 8,000 feet. 8,000 feet is transition, so I have an indication that I should be resetting my altimeter. And set the RO to standard. That needs to be done on both sides, but I'll just do it on this side for the purpose of the exercise. And there we are, nicely established. 8,000 feet, QNH 1013, speed is building.
Welcome to the flight deck of our glass cockpit Piper Seneca simulator. It is the latest addition to the fleet of devices that we build here at Simuflight and Aviomech. In the preceding video you saw Chris, our technical manager, flying some maneuvers in the simulator, and I'd like to take you through some of the more detailed upgrades that we've done to take what was previously a normal analog instrumented cockpit to a full glass cockpit for all 4 of the flight models on the simulator. These flight models are for the simple aircraft, the Piper Warrior, fixed gear, fixed pitch prop, the Piper Arrow as a complex single retractable gear, the Piper Seneca 3 as a turbocharged light piston twin, and then ultimately what I'm sitting in now is the generic turboprop aircraft based on a Cessna 425 that allows the simulator to obtain its FNPD2 MCC qualification for multi-crew coordination training. I would like to introduce you to the functionalities within the new glass cockpit presentation that emulates the Garmin G1000 NXI systems as found in light aircraft and turboprops as well. The cockpit is equipped with a primary flight display for both the pilot and the co-pilot with full dual functionality, as well as a multi-function display placed in the center of the instrument panel. And just as a way of illustration, there is the basic engine instrument page, and the more detailed page can be called up at the press of a button. Going back to the normal one, the map window has a couple of options attached to it, changing of the presentation of the topography into different modes, as well as by pressing the inset button, turning vertical profile on or turning it off. This represents a superficial dive into the functionalities and pages of the Garmin 1000 NXi. The system fully replicates that avionics suite and instrumentation platform within a glass cockpit. We are sitting in the turboprop aircraft flight model that, as I've said before, is based on the Cessna 425, and there are a couple of unique features in the glass cockpit flight deck that address specifically that, with the eye on multi-crew coordination training within the credits that the law allows. A replica of the Garmin autopilot multifunction panel with all the modes selectable, as well as the electronic standby instrumentation, and a systems annunciator panel applicable only to the turboprop, round off the panel display, together with master warning and engine fire and fire suppression systems that are fully modeled in the cockpit. So whether you are a private pilot or a commercial or an airline pilot seeking glass cockpit training and specifically Garmin G1000 familiarization, this would be the platform to train on. It has the full capability to train RNAV as well as TCAS. In conclusion, whether your requirement is glass cockpit training on the G1000 platform, or RNAV training, or advanced simulator training in general, I invite you to visit us at Simuflight here in Midrand to see what we have to offer, as well as a range of simulators. To those potential clients that are in the market to purchase and acquire simulators or upgrade a simulator of ours that you might already have, I equally extend the invitation to come and see for yourself what this glass cockpit simulator actually means. Thank you.